Hello everyone and welcome to Story Station at the library. I hope you had a fantastic week. Today we are going to read two stories that are about children who have wonderful dreams for their future. क्या आपने कभी सोचा है कि आप बड़े होके क्या बनना चाहते हैं? Is there something you really want to do? Close your eyes and think of what you want to be and believe it with your heart. आप क्या पढ़ना चाहते हैं? What do you dream to be? Some children want to do really well at school and others want to grow up to become a doctor or a teacher. हम सब मुख्तलिफ हैं और हमें अलग-अलग चीजें पसंद होती हैं. So maybe you want to become a musician, a chef, an actor, or an astronaut who flies to the moon. How very interesting! Before we read the first book, let's learn a few words together so that we can understand the story better. The first word is drawer. Drawer को उर्दू में दराज कहते हैं. A drawer is shaped like a box and slides in and out of a table. आप drawer में अपने घर की चीजें रख सकते हैं. Can you say the word with me? Drawer, drawer, drawer. That's great. The next word is dream. Dream का मतलब है ख्वाब. जब हम सोते हैं तो हम ख्वाब देखते हैं. But you can also dream about your future. This means that you can imagine what you want to be in your future. Let's say the word together. Dream, dream, dream. Good job. The next word is believe. Believe का मतलब है यकीन रखना. If you believe something, you think or know it's true. For example, I don't believe in monsters. Repeat after me. Believe, believe, believe. Excellent. The last word is tiny. Tiny का मतलब है बहुत छोटा. Have you ever noticed tiny insects that come out when it rains? Now, say the word with me. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Very good. Now, I'm going to read you the book, My Dream in the Drawer. This book is written by Fred Stridham, illustrated by Megan Lotter, designed by Martelli Clan, and edited by Esther Levenrad. You can find this book at bookdash.org. Do you like poems? This story has rhymes. So listen carefully to all the rhyming words and how similar they sound. I once had a dream so small and light, I kept it in a box. I kept it hidden, safe and sound, in my drawer of socks. This tiny dream I had, you see, was mostly about me. Who I'd be and where I'd go and what I'd one day see. What did we see in the book? There's a little girl in her room and she has a drawer full of socks. वो अपने दराज में क्या रख रही थी? जी, वो एक छोटा सा डब्बा रख रही थी जिसमें उसके ख्वाब थे। क्या आप जानते हैं उसके ख्वाब किस चीज के बारे में थे? वो अपने मुस्तकबिल के बारे में कुछ ख्वाब देख रही थी। Let's read ahead to see what her dreams were. At first, it was a little dream, until one day it grew. And so I took it out for air to show my dream to you. And then my dream, it got so big, I had to let it out. I took it to the playground and watched it bounce about. Did the little girl's dream stay small or get bigger? Yes, it got bigger and bigger. क्या आपने तस्वीरें गौर से देखी? आपके ख्याल में उसके ख्वाब किस चीज के बारे में है? I saw a rocket or spaceship. I also saw stars and space. I think she wants to be an astronaut. Or maybe she wants to be an astronomer who studies stars and planets. आइए आगे देखते हैं. Then all the kids, they saw my dream and said, "We want one too." I said to them, "Okay, no probs," and told them what to do. Well, first, you think of what you want. Believe it with your heart. To get a dream as big as mine, this is the place to start. क्या आपने देखा? अब बाकी सब बच्चे भी अपने दोस्त की तरह अपने मुस्तकबिल के बारे में ख्वाब देख रहे थे. One wants to become a doctor. One wants to become a soldier or policeman. And another one wants to become an artist. हम सब के ख्वाब खास होते हैं और एक दूसरे से मुख्तलिफ भी होते हैं. And once it's big enough, I said, you've got to let it free. To fly up high across the world for all the world to see. And at that point, my big old dream, which once was in a drawer, shook and climbed, took to the sky, and soared and soared and soared. The little girl's dream became so big that it soared up to the sky for everyone to see. इसके बाद क्या हुआ? क्या आपके ख्याल में वो दूसरे बच्चों के लिए अच्छी मिसाल थी? Yes, all the children wanted to believe in their dreams and follow their dreams like her. That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, let's do a fun activity together. Today, we are going to make a rocket ship, just like our friend in the story. To make the rocket ship, we will need a jar lid, a tissue roll, a pair of scissors, a ruler, a bottle cap, a glue stick, a pencil, and colored papers. First, we will take the tissue roll and cover it completely with colored paper. For this, I will need a tissue roll, a glue stick, a sheet of yellow paper, a pencil, a ruler and scissors. सबसे पहले मैं टिश्यू रोल को पीले रंग के कागज़ पर रखूंगी और इसकी मदद से टिश्यू रोल की लंबाई और चौड़ाई के लिए पेंसिल से निशान लगाऊंगी। मैं टिश्यू रोल की लंबाई से थोड़ा ज़्यादा कागज़ काट रही हूँ। कागज़ की लंबाई और चौड़ाई इतनी होनी चाहिए कि टिश्यू रोल को पूरी तरह ढक दे। अब मैं इसके साइज का कागज़ काट रही हूँ। कैंची इस्तेमाल करते हुए अपने वालिदैन या किसी बड़े की मदद ज़रूर लें। जब आप कागज़ काट लें तो टिश्यू रोल पे चिपका दें। मैं कागज़ को टिश्यू रोल पे ऐसे चिपकाऊंगी कि ये एक तरफ से टिश्यू रोल से बाहर निकल रहा हो। Next, I'm going to make the rocket head. For this, I will need a jar lid, a sheet of red paper, a pencil, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick. I am using a jar lid to draw an outline for a circle on the red paper. अब मैं कैंची की मदद से इस दायरे को काट लूंगी। Next, to create a pointed cone for the rocket, I am going to cut this circle in half and glue the edges together to make the cone. इसी तरह आप इस दायरे को अपने हिसाब से मोड़ सकते हैं और कोन का साइज बड़ा या छोटा कर सकते हैं। Now, I am going to decorate the rocket ship. For this, I will need a bottle cap, a sheet of red paper, a pencil, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick. मैं लाल कागज़ पे बोतल के ढक्कन की मदद से 2 दायरे बना रही हूँ और इन्हें काट रही हूँ। याद रखिए, कैंची इस्तेमाल करते हुए अपने वालिदैन या किसी बड़े की मदद ज़रूर लें। Now, I'm pasting these circles on the rocket. Now, I am going to make slits on the excess yellow paper on the tissue roll. Now, I am folding these slits outwards and gluing them to the cone like this. To make the stands for the rocket ship, I am using a ruler, a sheet of blue paper, a pencil, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick. I am drawing a 3 by 3 inch square on blue paper. अब मैं इस चौकोर को काट लूंगी। मैंने चौकोर को काटने के बाद मज़ीद मोड़ा है ताकि 2 तिकोन बन जाएं। अब मैं इन तिकोन को मज़ीद मोड़ूंगी और छोटे तिकोन काट लूंगी। शाबाश बच्चों, रॉकेट शिप तैयार होने वाला है। Now I'm making 4 cuts on the bottom of this rocket ship like this. Next, I'm taking the triangles and fixing them into these slits. The rocket ship is done. Now, I'm going to read you our second story called What Could I Become? It's illustrated by Nabila Adani, edited by Sophie Divyani, Eva Y. Nukman, and Iravati Subrata. It's designed by Andina Subarja and published by Let's Read Asia Foundation. लेकिन कहानी सुनने से पहले आप सोचें कि आप बड़े होके क्या बनेंगे और क्या-क्या कर सकते हैं। Can you think of the different jobs that people do? There are so many things that you can do. Like be a doctor, teacher, firefighter, a pilot, chef, or even a sports person. Let's read the story to see what one little girl wants to become when she grows up. The teacher said we have to write down what we want to be when we grow up. What do I want to be? Hey, look! That person sells ice cream. I want to sell ice cream. I can walk around the neighborhood and eat ice cream all day. The teacher has asked all the students in her class to think about what they want to be when they grow up. One little girl looks outside the classroom window and spots an ice cream man. And what does she think? Yes, she wants to be just like him. Do you listen to the jingling music of the ice cream man cycling to your neighborhood? I know that I do. Ring, ring! It's time to go home. Oh, look! A mail truck. It would be nice to be a postal worker. I could travel all around town. What did the little girl see outside her school? जी, उसने डाक का ट्रक देखा और उसने सोचा कि अगर वो भी डाकिया बन जाए तो पूरे शहर में घूम फिर सकेगी। Have you ever seen a post office nearby? A postman is a person who delivers mail to your home. Mom is here already to pick me up. I get to take the train to go to Grandma's house. Choo-choo! I'm a train driver. My train travels to faraway cities. Woohoo! The little girl takes a train to go to her grandmother's house. क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि वो क्या सोच रही थी? That's right. She loved the trip so much that she wanted to be a train driver too, so that she could travel to all the different cities. क्या आप कभी रेलगाड़ी में बैठे हैं? रेलगाड़ी के सफर में बहुत मजा आता है. Let's read on and see what happens next in the story. I wonder where that plane is going. Pilots can go anywhere, across oceans and continents. I love flying in the sky. What does the girl see next? Yes, an airplane. अब वो सोच रही है कि पायलट बनके कितना मजा आएगा. वो जहाज में बैठ के दुनिया में कहीं भी सफर कर सकती है. क्या आपको भी जहाज में बैठकर सफर करने का शौक है? Yes, me too. Hooray! I got a package from my dad. Maybe I could be a marine biologist like my dad. Then I could dive in the deep sea and play with all of the underwater animals. The little girl's dad was a marine biologist. इनका काम होता है कि समंदर में पाई जाने वाली जानदार चीजों के बारे में मालूमात रखें. Marine biologists dive into the sea and study living things underwater. The little girl found this very interesting and wanted to become that too. She seems confused because she wants to become so many things. Maybe she hasn't decided yet, and that's okay. I wonder what is inside the box. Wow! A rocket? Oh, I fell asleep. Finally, I know what I want to be. I want to be an astronaut. I want to explore outer space and visit the planets and the stars. What was in the box? The little girl's father has sent her a toy rocket. Do you think she likes it? Yes, I think so too. In fact, I think she likes it so much that she dreams she's an astronaut flying in space. She has finally decided that she wants to be an astronaut who travels into outer space. How exciting! I hope you like the story. And now, let's sing a song together about the different things you can be when you grow up. Try and sing along.
were a teacher, what would I do? I'll read you stories, old and new. I can do anything I want to do. If I were a musician, what would I do? I'll play in a band and sing for you. I can do anything I want to do. If I were an artist, what would I do? I'll paint a picture just for you. I can do anything I want to do. If I were an astronaut, what would I do? I'll be in outer space looking back at you. I can do anything I want to do.
And you can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you
Want to be.
What did we learn today? Yes, we looked at so many different things that people do. Remember, all these jobs are important and special. Think about what you want to be when you grow up. If you too have a dream for your future, remember to let it grow big. That's all for today. See you next week for another episode of Story Station at the Library. Take care and Khudafiz. We would very much like to get your feedback on Story Station at the Library. To do this, we would like to invite you to join an SMS survey and answer 3 questions. Just send your answers in a text message to 3040. याद रखिए, हर मैसेज पर 3 रुपए और 60 पैसे आयद होंगे. Do you find the activities in Story Station interesting? SMS your answers to 3040 with 1 for yes or 2 for no. क्या टीवी पर दिखाई जाने वाली मशक़ें आपके लिए दिलचस्प हैं? अपने जवाबात 3040 पर SMS करें. हाँ के लिए 1 और ना के लिए 2 लिखकर भेजें. Are the Story Station episodes easy to understand? SMS your answers to 3040 with 3 for yes or 4 for no. क्या आप स्टोरी स्टेशन की किस्तों को बआसानी समझ सकते हैं? अपने जवाबात 3040 पर SMS करें. हाँ के लिए 3 और ना के लिए 4 लिखकर भेजें. Do you watch the Story Station every Sunday? SMS your answers to 3040 with 5 for yes or 6 for no. क्या आप हर इतवार को स्टोरी स्टेशन देखते हैं? अपने जवाबात 3040 पर SMS करें. हाँ के लिए 5 और ना के लिए अच्छे लिखकर भेजें।